everyone, DookieFartMMA here. We're going to be going over and breaking down and predicting some of these fights for UFC 308, Topuria versus Holloway. We're not doing all of them. I've been busy this week. We're going to do the big ones because that's all people care about. Here we go. Let's scroll here. I know a lot of these guys. Let's go Bruno Silva and Ishmael. Guys, I do not think Bruno Silva is all that great. He lost to Chris Weidman. I know a lot of people like to say, I poke this, I poke that. I think he was losing that fight. Look at his record. He's 23-11. Ishmael, 23-7. Whew. I'm going to go with Ishmael. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to give big predictions like this. But yeah. Next one, Farid Basharat is going to win. I think his brother is the guy who knocked out Terrence McKinney, yeah? Chris Barnett and Kennedy and Njoku. Anyways, Chris Barnett's coming back after 2 years, guys. I didn't know until about like 6 months ago. He was from Spain. Oops. Fucking hit me in the face with this. Fuck, this is big fatty, huh? I don't know. This guy's really not that great. So I don't know. I'm not sure why. Yeah, Owen St. Preux beat him last. I'm going with Chris Barnett. Call me crazy. He's a plus 470. I'm going with Chris Barnett. Abbas Nurmagomedov versus Bruno Ferreira. I'm going with Bruno Ferreira. Abbas just looks like dog shit, man. 26-6. He came off the juice. He was in another organization, Juice to the Gills. And, yeah, guys. He's been exposed his last few fights. I think he has a win, against Alves. He's not that great. Bruno Ferreira's been looking good. Beating some dudes. Let's look at his fight history. Phil Haas. Who doesn't beat Phil Haas? Oh, see? He beat RoboCop. Is this guy fighting on the card? No. He's looking good. His last 4 wins are by KO. We're going with Abbas. Or not Abbas. I'm sorry. Going with Bruno Ferreira, guys. He's looking good. He's a really good prospect in middleweight division. We're going with Bruno Ferreira. Caveman. We're going with the Caveman. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's go. Now we can really deep dive into some of these fights. Jeff Neal versus Rafael dos Anjos. Guys, we're going to have to go with old Texas Steakhouse, Jeff Neal. I think that's where he works, right? Or Waffle House or something, Texas Roadhouse or some shit. Jeff Neal, guys, he's a minus 300 favorite for good reason. He's coming off a very close, controversial loss to Ian Gary, guys. I was at the fight in Anaheim, and from the crowd's point of view, Jeff Neal won that, man. Everybody was against, I'm no biased here, but it was hilarious when I was there. Cuck, 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 cuck. And it was a huge chant. I was in the nosebleeds. Your wife's a whore! We were having fun, He lost that to Ian Machado Gary. But man, that was crazy, guys. We're going with Jeff Neal. Minus 300 favorite. He's the younger, fresher, better fighter, Rafael is a 55er. He's a 55er, guys. What was his last fight? A loss? Was it Gamrot? I think it was Gamrot, huh? Jeff Neal, like I said, was Ian. And he had a really good fight with Shavkat, who's fighting for the belt now, guys. Oof. Rafael is 5'8". Jeff Neal is lean, strong, 5'11". He's got a 5-inch reach advantage. Guys, we're going to go with Jeff Neal. I think I think he might spark him. I'm not going to lie. I think he might TKO him. I don't think Rafael is going to get any grappling off on him if that's his plan. He does get 2 takedowns a fight on average. Takedown accuracy is 35. Look at the defense, though, from Jeff Neal. And like I said, this is a younger, fresher, bigger opponent. Guys, we're going to go Jeff Neal. If I were you guys, Not if I were you guys. If I was me, you guys can listen. I don't know how this works with the betting advice I can give. So, if I was betting, I would do like a parlay with Jeff Neal and like Basharat right here. And we'll get into it. Let's finish the whole card and then we'll put some parlays together. But yeah, Jeff Neal, guys. I'm not sure why this is the prelim, not the prelim headliner. These guys are. They don't even have a profile picture for this guy. I don't know who those dudes are. I've never heard of those guys in my life. I've heard of a lot of these guys down here. I just don't know, like, I'm not going to do all this research right now. Because I can just go off the top of my head, these last 6 guys. Armin Petrosian versus Shahar Magomedov. Shahar Bullet Magomedov. Armin Petrosian, guys. This is a close one. As the odds can tell, it's plus 130 and minus 155. Armin might be able to get some... Ooh. Armin's not a grappler. He's not a grappler. He might be able to get some striking off on him. Shahar's been looking pretty good in the stand-up lately. He needs to get some knockout power, I'll tell you that. Man, Russia versus Russia. Even though he's Armenian. He does look Armenian. I don't know why it says Russia. Guys, we're probably going to go with Shahar Magomedov. If the UFC is picking this fight, if they're matchmaking him right now, they're going to give him favorable matchups that they know they can win. And I think this is just one of them. It's going to be a striking fight. Shahar's going to have the quicker, slicker striking than Armin. Armin's a solid guy, though. Like, Armin has some solid fights under his belt, if I'm not mistaken. Coming off a loss. Oof, he's 2-2. I mean, look, he's beat RoboCop by decision. Lost by decision to Bralo. Dobson, he won decision. They're all decisions here. And then he's lost by sub. Fuck. Guys, we're going to go with Shahar Magomedov. We're going to go him. Probably by decision. Probably by decision. Shahar doesn't really have a lot of knockout power, guys. I'm not going to lie. Have you watched his last few fights? Because I have. Let's move on. Lerone Murphy versus Dan Ige. The battle of mid. And don't feel bad saying that. These guys are both mid. As much as people like Dan Ige, I don't really care for him. As much as people... Do people like Lerone Murphy? I don't care for him either. I don't care for both these guys. I don't care that Dan Ige stepped on 4 hours, 6 hours notice to fight dipshit Diego Lopez. I really don't. He's not a BMF. He has a record of 18-8. He's lost, wins 2, wins 1, or loses 1. You type deal, And this is how his career's gone. Let's go to Dan Ige's career. Loss, win, loss, win, win, loss, win. And this is going back to 2021. Loss, win, win. We can keep going. Of course, he's beating these no-name shitters. Because I don't even recognize some of these dudes. But this is how Dan Ige's career goes. Anytime he fights a half-decent guy, he fucking loses. Or anyone good. I mean, Diego Lopez is really good. Obviously, good loss. Or, it's okay to lose to him. Didn't Feely just get his ass kicked again? Or am I mistaken? Oh, no, that's what it was. He just got announced to fight Swanson. Lost to Bryce Mitchell. He beat Nate the Train. Awesome, Nate the Train. Beat Old Man Jackson. Looks like a crack whore. Lost to Evlevov. I mean, yeah, it's all right. Lost to Emmett, okay. Lost to Korean Zombie. You know what I mean, guys? I'm not saying Lerone Murphy is as good as any of these dudes, because Lerone Murphy is not that good. And I don't really care to, if people don't agree with that, I don't really give a fuck. Both these dudes aren't very good. There's a reason why he's number 14 and number 12. Oh, man. Silva Andrade. This is a good one. He's okay. Ricardo Ramos, he's okay. Draw. Like, he's beat his best win's Barboza. He's probably gonna get it done, guys. Cause who doesn't beat Dan Ige? If people know who your name is, you're gonna beat Dan Ige type deal. You know, if you're ranked, you're gonna beat Dan Ige. Dan Ige is ranked number 14. He's not ranked number 8. We're going with Lerone Murphy. He's probably just gonna outstrike the dude. I don't even know how he's gonna win. Lerone Murphy's gonna win. Dan Ige sucks. I don't think both of them are good, but Dan Ige's worse. Magomed Ankalaev versus Alexander Rakic. Man, I'm gonna get flamed. If like 5 people watch this whole video, I'm gonna get flamed for not giving an in-depth breakdown of how they're gonna win. I'm just telling you how they're gonna fucking win. I think I said at the beginning I'm gonna break down some fights, and I'm breaking down some fights. I'm also just picking money lines. Take the money line. Lerone Murphy. He's gonna win. Ankalaev versus Alexander Rakic. Man, if you think of... the odds are not doing Rakic justice, I don't think. I think it should be a little closer. Maybe like a minus 200. Not minus 400. Shit. Ankalaev has some weaknesses, guys. And one of the big ones is his legs. People can leg kick the hell out of Ankalaev. And if Rakic can, get the better of some kicks, it's going to slow Ankalaev down. Ankalaev doesn't have grappling for shit. He sucks at grappling. Doesn't have one submission win to his name. Lost to Paul Craig. Went to a decision with a 42-year-old man. A draw, with a 42-year-old man. If we go here and click grappling... Yeah, so they're almost at the same takedown average and takedown accuracy. Like, this is gonna be a stand-up fight. It's gonna be a stand-up fight. Their grappling stats are damn near identical. Yeah, it's probably gonna be. Gosh, who's gonna win this fight? It's gonna be a stand-up fight. Ankalaev has good striking. Rakic does too. Ankalaev is probably a little bit better in the striking department, and they're not going to bring it to the ground. Fuck. I'm probably going to have to lean on Ankalaev, guys, but if Rakic can mix in some of those leg kicks, maybe go high a few times, think he's doing a head kick, and then go back to the leg, maybe some stomps, try to really bust his legs up. I think he can have a shot. He definitely has a shot already, but I'm saying, have a chance of winning this fight. Rakic is not bad. I don't know, man. I'd probably lean towards Ankalaev. But I think if Rakic really gets a good kicking game going, he can do some damage. That's going to be his way to victory, I think, is with his kicks and mixing them up well. All right, guys, let's move on to the top 2 fights, the co-main event. Robert the Reaper Whittaker versus Khamzat Covid Chimaev. Woo, we're going Robert Whittaker. We're going Robert Whittaker, and that's not me being biased towards him because Khamzat is a dirty crotch sniffer. I can't even call him a crotch sniffer. He finishes fights, He's just annoying. Pulls out of fights. We're going Rob. Rob looked great in his last fight. Sparked the dude in like 3 minutes. I was driving, I remember, and someone was holding the phone up for me. And if any sort of police is watching that was a joke. Anyway, yeah, we're going Rob. He has great grappling defense. Even though it didn't really look that great against Drix Du Plessis because he got taken down by him. But he has good grappling. I'm sure he's been working on getting up nonstop against, this training camp. And in the training camp before when he had to, train for Khamzat and then a week out, he pulls out. So we had a whole training camp for Khamzat already, right? Grappling. goes in there, starches the dude. So he got another fight under his belt. He's been in there a lot. This is his third fight this year. And now he's going to go in there. So this is his second training camp for Khamzat, just wrestling, studying, figure out what he's going to do. I don't think he's going to get taken down. I think he can get back up. I think he's going to stuff a lot of takedowns, though. I don't think he's going to get taken down 8 times. I think he gets taken down 3 times. Maybe 4. Gets back up. Beats him. Beats on him a bit. Rob's got great footwork. He can bounce around. And good footwork can really be difficult to shoot on. And for Khamzat, that's going to be a problem. So if Khamzat can get around that, pin him against the cage, shoot that double, I'm sure Rob's been working on some knees up the middle, man. So I hope that happens. We're going to have to see. But, man, maybe Whitaker would be scared. Not scared, but thinking takedown, and Khamzat throws a straight down the middle and fucking starches Rob. That might happen. Anyway, I think Rob by decision, guys. I don't think he's going to knock him out. I think he's going to get him tied. Well, it might be a TKO. Is this a 3 or 5 round fight? Do you guys remember? Because I'm pretty sure it was a 5 round last time. Or is it this time? Let's see. What did I look up? Whitaker versus Khamzat 5 rounds. The co-main event features. Okay. It's a 5 round fight. That's even better for Whitaker. It's Whitaker. Whitaker's gonna win this fight because I don't think Khamzat finishes him, man. Has Rob ever been subbed? How do I look? Am I stupid? Takedown accuracy, takedowns. Takedown defense at 83% also, guys. You got to remember that. Guys, I think I'm stupid. I don't know how to... Their website sucks. The UFC's website is terrible. Damn, he's fought a lot in the UFC. Back in 2013. All right, let's see. Court McGee's beat him, bro. Fuck. I don't think he's lost by sub. He definitely hasn't now. Yeah. Damn. Whitaker's going to put it on him, guys. I'm taking the plus 200 money line, bro. Maybe mix it up with the parlay. If you guys think if you guys think Holloway and Whitaker are going to win, put that together as a parlay with like Ankalaev, Jeff Neal, and like Farid Basharat. Do a 5-leg shit bag. If you guys are confident Holloway and Whitaker are going to win, do it. I think Whitaker's going to win. Or I would do that. You guys do what you want. I would do that if I was confident in that. I don't know if I'm confident in Holloway. We're going to get into that. We're going to go Whitaker, guys. He's going to either win by decision. I don't know if Khamzat can go 5 rounds. Can Khamzat go 5 rounds? I don't think so. He gets gassed every time. He has like Conor McGregor cardio. He does. We're going to do Whitaker, though. We're going to go Whitaker, guys, especially in a 5-round fight. That only benefits Whitaker. If Khamzat can get it done, it's going to prove him pretty good. And it's going to be hard to deny him as a really good fighter. I think he's really good already, but he's ranked number 13, All right, featherweight. The main event, guys. Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway. Guys, I'm going with Topuria. And I know a lot of people probably don't want to hear that. And I hope Max wins. I really do. I hope he wins. I think Topuria is he's crisp, clean boxing. He throws very little kicks. He throws a few leg kicks, and that's it. I just rewatched the Volk fight yesterday. And he threw like 3 or 4 leg kicks, and they were pretty hard leg kicks. But I don't think, that's not going to have any I don't think that's going to affect the fight in any way. Holloway just fucking had a training camp for Gaethje, who throws leg kicks like a motherfucker. So I think Holloway's okay with the leg kick department. It's the hands and the grappling. Guys, Ilya is going to mix up the grappling in this fight. Ilya has good grappling. I'm pretty sure he known for being a grappler before? I know he has KOs. Fucking Jackson, bro. Come on. I was at this fight. Not this fight. Hall. I was at Hall. I feel like I was at this one too. I was here though. This was the McGregor card. Then he beat Jai Herbert. Got head kicked. Almost got knocked out. He beat my poor Bryce Mitchell by submission. I know he knocked him down, took down. But Bryce Mitchell has really good grappling, guys. Emmett Topuria. I think he got some takedowns against Emmett in this fight. I think in the last round he got one. Stuffed the takedowns from Volk. And Volk had a really good shot on him. Not that Max is going to shoot, I don't think. But maybe he will. We've seen Max mix in the takedowns like he did against Yair Rodriguez. Which I would. But, man, Ilya's boxing is crisp, guys. His footwork's great. His head movement's great. I'm not saying Max Holloway doesn't have that stuff. Maybe not the best head movement. He does have it, but, you know. He has good footwork. He has good boxing, obviously. Max is a volume puncher, and he's gotten power lately. He used to be a volume puncher, just take you to a decision, or, he gets KOs. He gets TKOs. I can't even say he just takes you to a decision. But the last couple fights have just been finishes, you know. Starched Korean Zombie. You know, Korean Zombie's chin's questionable. But he starched him. Went in there, knocked down Gaethje like 4 times. Put it on him the whole fight. I know that was a good style matchup maybe for him. But then starches him in the last second. KO power, you know. Going back down to featherweight. He's not going to lose all that muscle he just put on to get to 55. He's going to lose some of it, yeah. The weight cut might be a little harder, sure. But he knows how to do it. He's cut down to 45. How many times, you know? 30. He's going to go in there. He has a lot of power still. But I think Topuria is just going to mix in the grappling, and that's going to be the difference. I think that's going to get Max thinking about takedowns more. Topuria is going to land some big shots. I don't think he's finished his Max. I think he's going to go decision. Probably pretty close. Maybe Max has like a really good 2 rounds. And Topuria this is how I think it's going to go. All right, ready? Controversy at the very end. I think Holloway wins 2 rounds clear. Clear as day. He wins them. Oh my, he got him that round. Put it on him. Wins 2 rounds clear. And I bet 3 rounds that Topuria wins are pretty close rounds, with one of them being pretty dominant. That's what I think. And then it's going to be controversy. I saw someone tweet that too. But I see that happening, man. I'm taking the Topuria, guys. I'm sorry. I hope Holloway gets it done. Maybe he can just pressure him, walk him down a bit. Topuria was walking down Volk pretty good, though, last fight. And Volk puts on the pressure. So I don't know. Hopefully Max can get it done. But I'm taking Topuria, everyone. But if you're confident in Max, like I said, pick a Whitaker and Holloway parlay. Or I think Whitaker's going to win. I think that's a better shot to win than Max. I don't know. Maybe I don't. I take that back. Oh, but plus 200 underdog, bro. When's the last time Hamzat even fought? Usman last year? Oh, okay, a year ago. A year and 2 days ago he fought. And when what was before that? Holland? A year before that? And then Burns pushing a year, 9 months before that? What a joke. I know he's sick. He has health issues, but what a joke. I'm taking Lerone Murphy, Ankalaev, Whitaker, and Topuria parlay. And Magomedov. I'm taking a 5-leg shitbag, guys. But if you want to play it safe, I would if you want to do a parlay and play it safe, I'd do Lerone Murphy, Topuria, because he's a plus or a minus 238. So that's just, if you're parlaying stuff together, that's okay odds. I'd do those. Ankalaev probably. Jeff Neal. These are just like favorite. And if you think Max is going to win or Rob's going to win, throw them in there. Don't put a lot of money on it, but throw them in there. Basharat. Yeah. So I'd do that as a parlay maybe for myself. And then I'd throw a Chris Barnett, Max Holloway, and then a Rob Whittaker parlay for like $10 to win me probably what? 150? Because that's pretty odd. I think that could happen. But, guys, yeah, hopefully that wasn't too shitty. Make sure to like and subscribe. I had to get something out, you know what I mean? So, yeah, appreciate everyone. I guess let's hope these fights go well. I'm going to end my life. Just kidding, YouTube. All right, I'll see you guys later. Subscribe.